Episode 2, The Orb Remembers. Me AI Cinematic Film, Tokyo Neuroelectric Universe, 2-minute continuation, 000-012, open, aftermath static. The screen fades in from black through heavy static interference. A damaged Tokyo skyline flickers like a broken neural network. Lights don't shine normally anymore, they pulse like unstable thoughts. The surviving 5 stand on the rooftop, silent. The orb floats between them, now darker, heavier, almost alive. SFX, distorted heartbeat plus electrical interference. Voiceover, low, tense. It didn't end. It adapted. 012, 030, the orb corruption. Close-up, the orb reacts to the team's presence. Inside it, fragments of the fallen teammates' energy are still visible, but twisted. The orb begins to learn grief. Suddenly, Tokyo's neon grid glitches, gravity slightly shifts sideways, rain falls upward again briefly. The orb is no longer just power, it is memory, plus emotion, plus system intelligence, voiceover. Everything it touched became part of it. 801:30.55, team fracture. The 5 survivors begin to feel the orb syncing with their nervous systems. Quick emotional reactions. One cannot stabilize breathing. Energy spikes in suit. One sees hallucinated flashes of the fallen teammate. One tries to shut the orb down, but it resists. One realizes the orb is linked to all their emotions. Their suits flicker uncontrollably, like overloaded circuits. The bond between them is weakening. Sex, rising distortion, broken radio signals. 055, 1 or 15. Second threat arrives from the broken skyline. New figures emerge. Not human. System enforcers. Artificial beings formed from corrupted electric data. They move like glitching shadows of electricity. The villain is not seen but his presence is felt inside the orb. He is speaking through it now. Voiceover. The system never loses control. It replaces it. 1:15, 1:35. Electric war resumes. The 5 heroes re-engage. But now everything is unstable. Attacks misfire due to emotional interference, electricity bends unpredictably, time feels slightly out of sync. One hero creates a magnetic shield, but it fractures immediately. Another tries speed movement, but space lags like broken data. The city itself becomes a hostile nervous system. 1:35, 1:50, Orby sync event. The orb suddenly locks onto all 5 of them. A shockwave spreads. They are briefly forced into a shared vision. The fallen teammate, the origin lab, the truth. The orb was built from human emotional electricity harvesting. It was never a weapon. It was a container for consciousness overflow. Voiceover, heavier tone. We didn't find it. We completed it. 1:50, 2:05, escape, control shift. The team breaks free from the sync. But now one of them begins to glow differently. A subtle sign. The orb has partially bonded with one survivor. They don't realize it yet. The system enforcers retreat, not defeated, recalibrating. Tokyo stabilizes slightly, but the sky still flickers like a damaged mind. 2:05, 2:15, end frame. It chose a host. Close-up of the orb floating lower, now calmer. It pulses in rhythm with one team member's heartbeat. Unseen, unconfirmed, but real voiceover, whisper. Control is not taken. It is accepted. Cut to black. SFX, single synchronized heartbeat, electrical silence drop. Sedence 1.5 direct prompt, Episode 2. Ultra-cinematic 2-minute continuous motion film, futuristic Tokyo cyber-neural city behaving like a living nervous system. Avengers-style squad of 5 remaining heroes. 4 women, 1 man or mixed survivors. Glowing bioelectric suits reacting to emotion. Corrupted floating energy orb containing consciousness and memory. Post-sacrifice aftermath. Glitching reality physics. Gravity distortion. System enforcer enemies made of corrupted electricity. Emotional hallucination sequence. Shared vision sync event. Cinematic rain. Neon volumetric lighting. Unstable time distortion effects. Seamless continuous camera movement. No cuts. No slideshow transitions. Dark emotional sci-fi tone. high realism, anime, cinematic hybrid style.